So, almost 40.
Yeah.
Is that your goal to try to get to 40?
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to go out there and just kind of, I won't say like really go crazy in a way, is how to word it, but I mean anything over 38 was kind of what I was be happy with. But I mean, because I can't really break any records just doing it. Everybody kind of knows I'm strong. I wish I would have got that 40 just so I could say I was 540. You know, once you get in the 40s, it's just different. But I think 39 would have been the second most of the combine this year. So I mean, I was happy with what I did. But yeah, my thing is I just don't want to go out there and do anything stupid, get hurt. Just because, like I said, everyone kind of knows I have that strength and I'm strong. So I mean, I'm happy with it. I think I did well.
Did you think that might have got you something to where you now get to maybe get a little more interviews, get a little more personal workouts or something?
Maybe. I mean, like I said, everyone kind of knew I was strong, so
Yeah.
it was really never a question. My thing was wanting to come in here and to kind of show my athleticism with L drill, kind of shuttle, and just like the 40 to kind of show guys that I can bend, I can move, I can change direction. So that's kind of something that I wanted to focus on, which I think I did very well. It's kind of don't really know my true numbers just because they write it out, kind of send them out later. They kind of keep them to themselves. So I'll find out kind of later how my times went. But I mean, I felt good with change of direction. Some guys said that looked like I moved very well. So that's one I was very happy with.
Go ahead.
So, what do you think about this whole coronavirus thing going on right now? Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not really that worried about it. Yeah. It's funny though, because you can see everybody that's kind of like in here, they'll kind of come up to you, they'll have this elbow thing. I don't know. I'm not really that worried about it. It's kind of like the flu in a way. So it's, I think younger people kind of can deal with it a little better. I feel like I'd be okay. So I mean, knock on wood. I don't want it. I'm not saying I don't want it, but I'm not kind of stressing about it as much as a lot of people are.
So do you think it's sort of a little much that tournaments are being canceled, major sports leagues are being suspended? Do you think that's kind of?
Maybe a little bit. It kind of sucks though, because it hurts. That's a lot of money people are losing. But it's crazy though. I mean, I think if people just kind of understand, like, just wash your hands more, like, be courteous, not get in people's faces, like little things like that. When you're coughing, sneezing, just covering your mouth, like those little things. But I don't know. I think it's a little crazy that they're shutting down tournaments and not letting people in and things like that. But I mean, I understand it. They're trying to keep people safe. I mean, it's definitely a pandemic right now. So, but yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I kind of hate that because, like I said, it's a lot of money and revenue that are people losing from those cities, those venues, and things like that. So I hate to see it, but hopefully this whole thing will just kind of go away soon.
Do you think it'll affect the draft? Do you think by that time maybe this whole thing will be done? I know we don't know, but
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, it could. I mean, I don't see it affecting a lot. I mean, maybe the turnout of fans being there, but really at the end of the day, that doesn't change how the draft is. I mean, shoot, they could do the draft online. Like, if people aren't there, that's fine. I mean, shoot, at the end of the day, teams call you, hey, we're picking you up this time. Like, see you wherever that may be. So I mean, it doesn't really affect it that much. But I guess the publicity and the turnout of fans showing up to the venue probably would change. But who knows? Hopefully this whole thing will kind of pass over and kind of simmer down, which is hard to do because I mean it's everywhere now.
Well, for you, when you look at team, you came out of there late, so I'm assuming you maybe had some conversations in there. And who all was talking to you?
I hadn't really talked to much. Hopefully, I go in here. They're in there having lunch. I was actually just talking to my agents and my parents, my family, because I've been gone. I've been training up in Atlanta, so I haven't seen them much. So just kind of sitting there chatting with them. But yeah, I've talked to a few guys here and there, but not a lot today. Hopefully, get more of them. But I mean, I have a few workouts coming up in a few weeks.
Okay, who you got workouts with?
I have the Jets and the Steelers. I mean, excuse me, the Saints right now. I don't know why I was, but the Saints right now.
It's okay. I'm a Steelers guy. Maybe that's why you just did that.
You nervous about like giving people high fives or handshakes or anything?
No,
not
at all. Yeah, I was just talking about this. I mean, I don't think it's. I mean, it's definitely a big deal. Don't get me wrong, but I personally don't think of it that much. I mean, it's like the flu in a way. So I mean, it's as long as you wash your hands, try not to touch your face as much. I mean, it's something that you can kind of deal with.
I guess a handshake in sports is something that's so instinctual, right? I mean, you're always slapping high five with your teammates and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I've probably done have to touch a lot of gross things playing football. You know, like my pads. I mean, shoot, I'm a guy that sweats a lot. Like I'm starting to dry off with this shirt, but yeah, I'm a guy that gets soaking wet. So when you go have a late afternoon practice and then the early practice the next day, my pads are still soaking wet. So I'm sure there's some gross stuff on that. So hopefully my immune system's kind of built up. But yeah, I don't think about it much because I definitely go. I mean, I'll wash my hands, sanitize, and things like that, just naturally. So.
Normally, so you're normally a sanitizer type of guy?
Yeah, here and there. Yeah, I don't go too crazy. 'Cause I feel like I've read it somewhere. Like if you use it more than like 3 times, it's like not as beneficial. Like it starts to kill like the good germs on your hands and stuff like that. So I feel like if you start using too much of it, it's gonna start killing the good germs, and then it'll kind of hurt you. You know? So that's what I think. Could be completely wrong. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I don't know anything. So don't hold me to that. But yeah, that's just kind of what I think of.
Won't take that as professional advice.
Please don't.
Coming in a little late here, so talk to me a little bit about what it was like for you today to be out there in front of all this stuff.
Yeah, no, it was awesome.